How is it working for a network owned by MLB? Do you feel like you can be as unfiltered as you need to be? Do you have enough editorial control over your show and content?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we know where we work, and I never say anything on the air I wouldn't say to anybody's face. I try to be very responsible. I'll be opinionated, but I've never had a player or an owner or anyone come after me and say you couldn't say that, you shouldn't have said that. And you're always fighting that. Look, it was similar at ESPN too. You didn't just, you always had people that were above you. You always worked for somebody.
Yeah.
But generally, we have freedom within our framework, to say, okay, this is the subject, even if it's something that's very touchy, performance enhancing drugs, gambling with the translator of Shohei Ohtani, whatever it is. It's, I think we know, and luckily our bosses know, we need to speak about this. If we don't speak about it, they'll find it somewhere else. So we need people, when something happens in baseball, to say, I got to find out what those guys are saying. We're those guys. We have to remain those guys.
Yeah, even at ESPN, you were kind of known as an anchor willing to speak his mind, and I personally I think that has continued at MLB Network, which is always cool to see. But was Ken Rosenthal's departure a couple years ago, was that any cause for concern, or is that just more so you chalked it up to a nature of the business?
I didn't like it, but I know things like that happen. So I didn't like it. I like Ken. I still like Ken an awful lot, and I respect him. And I know that's how things go. I don't know the inner workings of it. I was disappointed by it. I like to have the best people around us all the time and the best reporters around us all the time.